Now, back in 2002, I made a video telling everyone that SLR cameras couldn't use Leica M lenses. The camera I'm introducing today completely shatters that old notion. So, what exactly is this? Hello everyone, I'm Frankie from M&K Kamera. Originally, Leica M lenses couldn't be used on an SLR camera. Well, today I'll show you a rather blunt and direct way to do it. Now, to get a proper image, the flange focal distance of a Leica M is shorter than that of an SLR. The main reason is that an SLR has a reflex mirror between the mount and the sensor, and that increases the flange focal distance. If you want an SLR that can mount M lenses and still form an image, you have to embed the mount inside the SLR body. Now, this 5D Mark II has done exactly that. As you can see, it's actually recessed inwards. Part of the original body was removed, and these modified parts were installed instead. This includes an M mount, which is the one you see right here. Now that we have so many mirrorless cameras, why was such a strange method used back then? Well, let me go into some details. First of all, this 5D Mark II was released back in 2008. It has 21 megapixels and can record video. The video isn't exactly ideal. It's 1920 by 1080, which is what we call high definition. As for the ISO, it ranges from 100 up to 6,400. The price in Hong Kong at the time was about $24,000. If we look at Leica cameras from the same era, we're talking about the M8, released in 2006. Now, it's not full frame. If you do the maths, you have to multiply by 1.33. For example, a 24mm lens times 1.33 is roughly 32mm. A standard 35mm lens, after the crop, is about 4 to 6, so you'd use it like a 50mm. This camera can only take photos. It can't record any video. And the price back then was around 43,000 Hong Kong dollars. Moving on a bit later to 2009, that's when the M9 appeared. The M9 was a full-frame camera with a CCD sensor. The resolution went up to 18 megapixels. Similarly, it couldn't record video either. Also, the M8 and M9 didn't have live view, unlike the 240 which does. When shooting with wide apertures or telephoto lenses, focusing can be quite a challenge. Since the 1930s, Leica has been constantly releasing new lenses. The lens selection is incredibly rich, and because they are from different eras, they each have a unique feel and character, especially with large aperture lenses. For example, this Noctilux I'm holding is a 50mm f1.0 large aperture lens. Besides guaranteed image quality, there's also its reputation. Back then, the 5D Mark II had certain advantages. For instance, it could record video and use live view for focusing, which was always accurate. Plus, it's full frame. Finally, there's the price. Relatively speaking, it's quite affordable. Now, this 5D Mark II has been modified with an M mount. You can fit an M cap onto it right here. The M cap fits, but what about an M lens? Here we have a Leica 50mm f1.0 Noctilux. So, let's try mounting it now. It fits perfectly. As for the operation, how does it work? Let's turn it on. As you can see, there's nothing to see through the viewfinder because the mirror box is gone. To focus and compose, you have to use live view. Then you'll see the image. You can zoom in 5 times or 10 times, cycling through the views. To take a photo, just press the shutter. Though the shutter sound isn't particularly pleasant. For video, use this button on top. When you press it, 2 lights come on, 1 flashes, and a red dot appears on the screen. It's recording now, and it can capture high-definition video. At the same time, you can actually take photos while recording video. I think that's quite a neat feature. Right, to stop it, just turn it off. Turn it off, and we're done. Now, you might be wondering, what do the photos and videos from this camera actually look like? Let's take a look together. Actually, this fascinating camera belongs to one of our MKK customers. So, I'm not planning to sell it. If you're interested in learning more or trying out this camera, feel free to visit our shop. If you found my video interesting and informative, please give me a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.